He stepped forward and roughly shoved her aside. "You blind fool." Then Mr. Wilson turned around, smiling apologetically as he extended his hand to me. "Ms. Matthews, I'm truly sorry. We've wronged you." Chapter 19. The office fell into a stunned silence. Mr. Wilson stood there, his chest heaving, his face slick with sweat from rushing over. His hand was extended toward me, trembling slightly, whether from exhaustion or anger, I couldn't tell. Lily froze mid-step, her phone still held aloft, the live stream still broadcasting. Her mouth hung open, her eyes darting between Mr. Wilson and me. "Mr. Wilson," she stammered, "what are you doing? This woman is a corporate spy." Shut up." Mr. Wilson's voice was low, but it carried the weight of absolute authority. He didn't even look at her. His eyes remained fixed on me, filled with apology and desperation. "Ms. Matthews, I am so sorry. I should have been here. I should have made your position clear from the beginning. This is entirely my fault." The room was deathly quiet. You could hear a pin drop. I looked at Mr. Wilson's outstretched hand, then at the frozen expressions of my colleagues. Lily's face had gone from smug to confused to terrified in the span of 10 seconds. The others, the ones who had cheered her on, who had piled junk on my desk, who had laughed at my humiliation, were now pale as ghosts. I didn't take Mr. Wilson's hand. Instead, I bent down and picked up my broken phone from the floor. The screen was shattered, the frame bent, but somehow it still flickered to life. The live stream was still running, the comments now a flood of confusion and curiosity. "Who is this Mr. Wilson? Did he just call her Ms. Matthews? What's happening?" I turned the phone toward Lily, letting her see the screen. "Your live stream is still on," I said quietly. "Everyone is watching." Lily's face went white. She looked down at her own phone, still in her hand, still broadcasting. The viewer count had jumped from a few hundred to over 10,000. She quickly ended the stream, but the damage was done. Screenshots were already being taken. The internet never forgets. Mr. Wilson finally turned to face the rest of the department. His expression was murderous. "Everyone, sit down." Now, chairs scraped against the floor as people scrambled to comply. Lily stood rooted to the spot, her legs apparently unable to move. "Ms. Cooper," Mr. Wilson said, his voice dripping with ice. I said sit down. Lily collapsed into the nearest chair like a marionette with its strings cut. Mr. Wilson walked to the front of the office, where everyone could see him. He pulled out his phone and connected it to the large display screen on the wall. "What I am about to show you," he said, "is confidential. But given the circumstances, I think it's necessary." He tapped the screen. A document appeared, an employment contract, with the company's letterhead and a gold seal. The title read, "Employment Agreement, Senior Lead Developer, Hazel Matthews." The room gasped. "Ms. Matthews is not an intern," Mr. Wilson said, his voice ringing through the silent office. "She is not a backdoor hire. She is not a corporate spy. She is the most talented developer I have ever had the privilege of working with."